Hello and welcome back. Today it's Thursday, and although I'm calling it Throttle Thursday, we're not going full throttle like Monday. Not every day can be a day that we're all fully fired up, but still we're going to get fired up in the core and the legs so that we're feeling strong. I would like to take a moment to make sure that we approach the day balanced. So today's breathing practice to begin the session is going to be alternate nostril breathing. We're going to inhale deeply and exhale deeply. Place the thumb on the right nostril. Inhale deeply with the left nostril and exhale deeply the left nostril. Close the left nostril with your pinky. Inhale deeply through the right nostril. Exhale deeply. Close it with your thumb. Inhale deeply through the left nostril and exhale deeply through the left nostril. You get the idea. Inhale deeply with the right and exhale deeply. Inhale with the left. Exhale with the left. Close it with your pinky. Inhale with the right. And exhale. So they want to be fluid, regular breaths. And close the right. Inhale with the left. At your pace. Exhale with the left. Close the left. Inhale with the right. Exhale with the right. Close the right with your thumb. Inhale on the left. Exhale on the left, and since we started on the left, we'll finish on the right. Close the left nostril. Inhale on the right. And exhale. Release. If you have one side that's more bunged up than the other, please refer to my breathing videos. There's a little explanation. Hopefully now you're breathing clearly through both. We're going to start today strong and balanced. And we're going to come up into standing. So come to the top of your mat. And we're going to stand in mountain pose, a very strong pose. Again, this is explained in my short videos. You want your heels to be together and your toes to be together. You want your pelvis tucked under. You want your shoulders rolling back so that when you hang your hands down, they don't actually touch the side. You don't want to arch your back. You want to be in alignment, so shoulders and hips. Your chin is level with the floor, parallel with the floor. Look forward. Inhale, arms up, feeling grounded through the feet. Hinge at the hips. Place your hands on either side of your feet and step back into a plank. You're going to engage your core and lower down. And then you're going to lift up into a slight up dog. We're going to do a dog flow. So it's not a full sun salute. Tuck your toes under, lift your bum up, come into down dog. Hold here for 3 breaths. Pushing with your hands, trying to lower your heels. Then we're going to come forward, so we're rolling forwards onto the wrists, and then we're coming down. You can come down on your knees. And then as you're here, you're going to lift so your weight is on your hands and your toes. Then you're going to push back up into down dog. Stay here for 3 breaths. We'll repeat that. We're going to come forwards, so we're rippling forwards through the spine over the hands. Lower the knees if you need to, lower down, all the way down, and then curl your toes under and push up so you're just on your hands and toes, and then push your bum back up into down dog. Stay here for 3 breaths. Contemplating your navel if you can, or your knees. Inhale last time, up onto your toes, ripple forwards, weight is in your hands and wrists. Lower the knees if you need to, lower all the way down. Toes tucked back under and lift up into dog. Then rest the knees, come back into child's pose so we give a little rest here. Then come back up to tabletop, come to standing, hands can stay on the mat, and then you're going to roll up 1 vertebra at a time, keeping the chin tucked. Now we're going to move into chair and revolved chair. So inhale, arms come up, your bum sinks down into an imaginary chair, the weight is distributed mainly into your heels. Your hands will come down into prayer, and you're going to hook your left elbow over your right knee, come back to center, hook your right elbow over your left knee. Do this again twice, so once here on to your right knee, hook onto your left knee, last time onto your right knee, keeping your hips straight over onto your left knee. And then release and stand, shoulders back, take a moment. Inhale, arms come up, bum sinks down. Chair pose. Try to lift the toes. Hands come into prayer. You're going to twist again, hooking the elbow to the knee. This time you're going to lower your left hand down to the ground, and you're going to lift your right arm up. If you need to stay grounded and balanced, look down, otherwise look at your raised hand. And then you're going to come back into prayer, still in chair, and you're going to do the same on the other side. So right hooks over to the left, try to keep your hips straight. Right hand comes down to the ground, left arm sweeps up, look up. Deep breaths, then come back to prayer in the middle, into chair, and then push to rise. Inhale, exhale, forward fold, hands come to the mat, step back into plank and hold. Now generally, I'd say holding for 5 deep breaths is definitely 30 seconds. And when you're in plank, try not to lift your bum too high or let it sink too low. You're engaging your core, you're pushing back through your heels. It's all about an energetic Thursday by building up strength in our core and our legs, so everything's firm. So I think we've gone 30 seconds. You can drop the knees, come back into child's pose. Whilst you're here, pay attention to where your elbows are, because this is where you're going to move forward into dolphin pose, but it's no ordinary dolphin. So this dolphin, we're going to do a dolphin plank, and you're going to come up into plank with your elbows directly underneath your shoulders. I need to move forwards to stay on the mat. So if you need to, you can clasp your hands, but we're going to try this in the yoga style, and we're going to inhale, exhale, and come into plank onto our toes. So inhale, Exhale, and we lift. And we're going to stay here for 5, 4, 3, push into your elbows, engage your core, tighten your quads, push your heels back, keep your neck straight. 1 and 0. Good work. So now whilst we're all into firing up the quads, firing up the core, we're going to move into boat pose, which is all about core work. So you can transition onto your bottom in any way that's easy for you. Sit up tall, put your hands underneath your knees so that when you tip back, you feel that they're slightly pulling, and that when you do pull, your knees lift and you find a natural place to balance on your bottom. So you want to be pushing the small of your back forward so you're not hunched over. Not a rowboat or a yacht. So we're forwards. If you can, let go of your legs and leave your hands out, like you're asking to receive energy. And your legs are at a right angle, so as if they're on a little table. Maybe you wish there was a table there. If you can, inhale and straighten the legs. And we're going to hold here for 5, or here, bent, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Sit normally. And I did say it was core and legs today. We're going to repeat that, and then we're going to move into a dynamic movement. So we'll repeat this. So hands to knees, lift the knees, release the knees. These are the different stages wherever you're at. Straighten the legs for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release. And relax, sit up straight. So it's important that we have a strong core. This is supposed to be our identity because it's our belly button, which is basically where we were fed from our very first days alive. So we need a strong core to have a strong identity, sense of purpose, sense of who we are. So we're going to take this yoga pose and transform it into V-ups. Just do it whatever level you feel comfortable. So come into our boat pose, and if you're comfortable enough, you're just going to lower slightly. So you straighten the legs and lean back. If you can maybe even put your hands on your chest, come almost all the way down, and then back up. So we're just going to do 10 of these. So lower and lift. 2, 3, use your core. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, you can do it, and 10. And that was our nice little bit of core exercise. And to complement that and our plank, we're going to turn onto our side. I'm on my left. And you can either do a half plank, which is knee bent on your elbow. And we're going to inhale and make sure our body is aligned. So we haven't got legs coming out forwards or backwards. So hip aligned with shoulder, elbow aligned with shoulder. And we're just going to inhale and come up to a side plank and hold. Or you can come and do the full plank on your hand and both legs, and lift the arm. And we're going to hold for 10, 9, 8. The trick is to push your hips up. 7, 6, look up if you want to challenge more, and lift the top leg if you want even more challenge. 2 and 1, and release. Come down into plank, lower the knees, lower the body, and rest the head. You're allowed to rest. I've seen them doing it in the weightlifting rooms. We're resting between sets. Sets, not sets. And now you're going to repeat on the other side. So bring your body up. I would normally just turn, but I'm going to turn so you can see. Again, choose your level. You can come half plank. So you're on your elbow and your knee, and you can lift. Or you can come and do your full plank on your arm. Ready with me for 10. Inhale, exhale, lift. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And release. Excellent. Hope you're feeling that. And I think to relax the belly, we're going to come onto our back, feet together, roll down into a butterfly pose, a supine butterfly pose, so that we can place our hands on our belly. And just let the knees fall open wherever they are. If you need to, you can place a pillow underneath the knees if you feel like you need support. And just soak in the goodness. Of all that work you just did. Strengthening your core. Energizing your legs. And feel the rise and fall of your strong core under your hand. Feel balanced. And breathe normally. And relax your eyes. And you can stay here for as long as you need. And your affirmation for today is that you are committed. So say it to yourself, I am committed to approaching my day with power and purpose. Thank you all for joining me. I'll see you in the next session.
Did Boo Boo come for exercise? We all wet.